bitches! Yes! Yes!
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Hey folks, Crazy Glamour 80 here again, and this time we're going to look at a game called Wiz Warz, and this was created by Mylstar in 1984. This one I know is a prototype. This was not released. At least this is its later name. It was originally known as Arena, and it was also not released, and it was going to be released in 1982 by Gottlieb. I'm definitely glad that one was not released because it was not a very good product. They tinkered with it a bit and eventually were set to release it as Wiz Warz, and it was a much better game. I would have played this in the arcades. This is actually kind of a cool game, but unfortunately they didn't release this. This was suggested by YouTube user Alan McClelland. And yeah, the last couple videos I released, I was not sure if those were supposed to be prototypes or not. This one I know is a prototype. And this is kind of cool. You control this wizard, and he moves along the outer edges of this wall. And the enemies move towards the wall from the center of the screen, or close to the center. And his mission is to zap them all with magic. And you have a knob controller that rotates your wizard all along the wall, and it turns left and right. And you also have a joystick which directs where he's going to shoot his magic blasts. And you can move it 8 directions. And there is also a button that will zap. It will zap all the walls, and any enemies that made their way to the walls will get destroyed. And you have a limited amount of zaps. And I like how they say, introducing the blue ogre colt, like blue oyster colt. You will get a nice bonus if the enemies are not even allowed to reach the wall. If you zap them all, you get 10,000 points. And there are little names for each castle that you patrol the outer edges of. And there's various different types of enemies. Some of them move slowly, some of them move quickly, some of them can't be destroyed, and some will turn into these eyes once they reach the wall, and they will move faster. And there will be some stages that have snakes that break up into smaller snakes when you shoot them. Get touched by any enemy or a projectile and you are dead. Good shooting, bucko. There, I got the second bonus. And that is for shooting all the snakes quickly before more can spawn. And after completing 5 stages, you go to a bonus stage, and there will be an evil wizard in the center of the screen. If you shoot it, it will direct a bolt right back in your direction from where you shot. And what you want to do is just try to shoot it as many times as you can with the amount of time that you have. If you manage to shoot it 40 times, which I can't come close to doing, then you get a really nice bonus, apparently. I don't know what that bonus is. I can't come close to that score. There's funny names for some of the enemies. There's cumulonimbus, which is a cloud, and that cannot be destroyed. There will be little treasures you can shoot on occasion, and those are worth some nice points. And there, I shot one right there. But cumulonimbus can not only not be destroyed, but it will shoot your shots right back at you. And like I said, yeah, there's serpents sometimes that will break up into smaller pieces when you destroy them. And if you manage to destroy one before a second one can appear, then you will get bonus points once you defeat that stage. It's kind of a cool idea. There's some annoying pop sound effects to this game, which kind of adds to the evidence that if this was just a prototype, it was unreleased. Castle Morbid. Yeah, there's like Castle Punk, Polygon, Hexus, Jammin', Jive, Morbid, Neon, USA, Exotica, Glide, Boogie, Lizzie, Dungeon, and Lee, and Rook. Yeah, once the evil wizard hits you with one of your own blasts, then the bonus stage will end. Whoops, bye-bye. This game has kind of a funny sense of humor to it. But yeah, you have limited zaps, and I think you get them. I think you get them maybe restored at the start of each stage to 4. Oh, maybe not. I'm not sure. But this is kind of a cool game. I like the idea. Again, this was released by Mylstar. Whoops. Game overeth. But this was released by Mylstar in 1984. It was initially to be released by Gottlieb in 1982, but it was not nearly as finished as this game is. I'd only seen a YouTube video of the original Arena, and it didn't really impress me that much. And they made a lot of tweaks to it and renamed it Wiz Warz, and it looked a hell of a lot better. But unfortunately, that wasn't released either. I'd seen a video footage of Arena from the Galloping Ghost arcade in Chicago. I need to go there someday. I've been to Chicago, but I hadn't heard of that arcade at that point. But that was my look at Wiz Warz, created by Mylstar in 1984, a prototype, not released, unfortunately, originally called Arena in 1982 by Gottlieb. Well, this is Crazy Climber 80. Say thanks for watching. This was suggested by YouTube user Alan McClelland. Y'all have a good one, and I hope you had a fantastic Mother's Day. Bye-bye, folks.